Turkey prepares for Hisar-U to replace S-400s. The welcome news came from Hisar-A and in the wake of the unjust US S-400 sanctions. Hisar-A Plus, which underwent the final acceptance test before entering the inventory, successfully shot the high-speed aircraft at long range in a shot using a warhead. Turkey is also developing its Hisar-O and Hisar-U systems. The U.S. administration has targeted the Turkish defense industry with sanctions over the purchase of the S-400 air defense system. Whilst the unjust sanctions decision was condemned, President Erdogan said Hisar-A Plus was ready to enter the inventory. It was a clear message to the world that Hisar-A and was ready to enter the inventory. Turkey has a multi-layered air defense project with domestic and national capabilities. The National Air Defense System is developing as Hisar-A, Hisar-O, and Hisar-U. Hisar-U, like the S-400 and the Patriot High-Altitude Air Defense System, is also working. But there is an intermediate period to live until this life decays. S-400s will be needed in the interim. At this point, Turkey is developing its Hisar-U high-altitude air defense system. Hisar-U, high-altitude, air defense system studies are underway to fully meet the need for a long-range air and missile defense system in the region. Hisar-U, which will have a range of about 100 kilometers, will be effective against all air-breathing targets. Turkey aims to protect its air defense umbrella with S-400s, while developing long-range systems such as Hisar-U, which will be effective against all air-breathing targets. In this context, ASELSAN and Roketsan developed Hisar-A and Hisar-O within the scope of Hisar project. Developed as a low-altitude air defense system and with an engagement range of 15 kilometers, Hisar-A achieved 100% success against high-speed target aircraft in the test shot. Developed as a medium-altitude, Hisar-O has an engagement range of 25 kilometers. Hisar-A, low-altitude, is scheduled to be delivered to the armed forces in 2021 and Hisar-O, medium altitude, in 2022. The high-altitude air defense missile system Hisar-U, launched to fully meet the needs of the long-range air and missile defense system on a domestic basis, will have an engagement range of 100 kilometers, radar 600 kilometers. The system will be effective against all air-breathing targets, but not against ballistic missiles. The missiles of the Hisar-U system are being developed by Roketsan. If a spare part cannot be provided in the defense industry, the country will find a solution by using its own capacity. Turkey has experienced this situation before. After the 1974 Cyprus peace operation, when the United States imposed an embargo, in 1977 Turkey established Petlas to produce aircraft tires, and it is still in operation. It exports to 110 countries. The US embargoes made the biggest contribution to the development of the Turkish defense industry. Thanks to the steps taken due to the 1974 Cyprus peace operation embargo, Turkey has reached the point where it came today in the defense industry. The United States and the European Union see Turkey as an obstacle to their strategic goals. The main goal of this US sanction is Turkey's determining geostrategic role in the region. There is a ring of fire from Libya to the Mediterranean, from Iraq to Syria, from the Caucasus to the Black Sea. In this circle, the United States and the European Union are uncomfortable with Turkey's interference in geopolitical developments. The United States and the European Union duo see Turkey as an obstacle to their own strategic goals in the globe. Both the US and the EU make their indigestive moves clear by imposing unjust sanctions to Turkey.